Okay. Hi. I know it's been a while since my last video, but a lot has been going on. Um, First of all, since I told you about my chair issues before, finally got a technician out here yesterday, and they said that 99% sure it's the batteries. So I need new batteries, so I have them on order. I'm just waiting for them to get here and to be installed. Um, But so that's what's been going on. So I've been like in and out of this chair because the batteries are dying. So when the batteries get too low, I have to get out of this chair, charge it, and get in my other chair, which makes me significantly closer to the ground. Um, but hopefully it'll be done in two or so weeks, hopefully, and then I'll be good as new for a couple of years again or something. Um, okay. Now to talk about my title, which is Charities Close to My Heart. I talked about suicide prevention in September because it was Suicide Prevention Month. But like I said in the other video, I think that charity should be spoken about and causes should be spoken about all year round, not certain months. So I kind of want to put some other charities top other than that one. Well, I talked about that one in MS, like to find a cure for MS. But also, I've had more than enough people diagnosed with MD, which is muscular dystrophy, throughout my lifetime. And basically, it's a degenerative muscular disease where your muscles atrophy to the point where you die because you have a lot of muscles in your body. The main muscle is your heart, and like every other muscle, it can atrophy. And this certain disorder, disease, whatever, attacks muscles, and you lose strength, and then you basically lose them, and there's nothing you can do to get them back. Yeah, I had two friends die of it because it was Duchenne's, and it's fatal, and there was no cure, and there's still no cure. But ever since I was little, I watched the MD telethon with Jerry Lewis, and I think they've made strides in 20 or 30 years, but I don't think there's a cure yet. But the lifespan is significantly increased over the 20 years. So, yeah, I want to talk about that because it's one of those that you need money for the research to find the answers and ultimately the cure, but you need the money first. So, but then also, I love, like, I'm anti-cancer, anti-Alzheimer's, you name it. Um, uh, but I think that it should be focused on all year round and not just one day or a week or. So I think people should mention it a lot more than they do. And while we're talking about different things, children's, the St. Jude's Hospital, which is for children's cancer research, yeah, I believe in that too, because I've seen too many of those kids, and it looks like, they're really suffering and they need to find a cure, and I hope to find a cure soon. So like I said, I'm not just against one thing or another. I'm for everybody. But when you have friends who die of a certain disease, then you tend to put more attention on it because you see it for yourself what happens. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Also mention, I guess, suicide prevention again, only because, okay, I told you in my last video, I lost my boyfriend 4 years ago. It's actually 4 years and a couple days since, and his birthday, which he would be, we're 10 years apart, so he'd be 50 this year. But his birthday is in 9 days. So, yeah, I think that he would like if I put the awareness out for suicide prevention again, because I think that talking about it and and letting people know that it's out there is important, just as important as preventing it in the first place. But I think that we need to create a safe space where people can say, I'm not feeling tears, or I'm not feeling like myself, or whatever, to get it out there. Because I believe there are signs for certain things, like signs of possibilities, but if the person doesn't show the signs that you're taught to be looking for, what are you going to do? So I think that if we make it an open conversation and let it be not a scary topic, not a taboo topic, then we're being on the right track. Yeah. And I'll post another video about other stuff, but I really want to talk about that today because, you know, obviously it's been on my mind, but the day of, I couldn't talk about anything because sometimes I have the words in me, but they don't want to come out then. So I have to wait until I feel more free to talk about it. So, but like I said in my last video about it, please be aware and tell other people to just have an open discourse about, ask people, how are you feeling? How are you doing? And really listen to the answer, because it's not always the signs. You know. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. Like I said, just please do for, be aware of someone else and be there and be a friend. That's it. And also just, I don't know, help where you can.